Hello, my name's Jupiter Hadley, and today we're doing another version of Jupi Plays All the Games, this time with the JS13KGames 2018 competition. Every year, there's one of these. It's basically a JavaScript coding competition for HTML5 game developers. All of the file size need to be set to 13 kilobytes, which means they're very, very, very tiny games. The theme for 2018 was offline. I'm playing all of these games for a minute each, 10 per video. Links to the individual games will be in the description so you can check them out for yourself. All my info is off description so you can check me out on various social media platforms or support me on Patreon if you like this sort of video content. At the end, I'll probably have an article of my favorites on BigBossBattle.com. Thank you very much for watching and liking and commenting and subscribing. Next. Take 2 of this set, now with sound. We're playing Data Center. Data Center is a game about managing a server network. What is your server running? Who knows? It will consist of different machines such as servers, switches, PSUs, etc. At the top left is the stats section. It shows information about your game, such as your balance or total uptime. So we're going for a few seconds, I believe. I think we have a router. Okay, uptime. 1.6 days. Okay. Sure. Below the stats is the shop. Cool. It lists all available machines you can buy along with other specs and prices. There's only a certain amount of each in stock, and new stock comes in every 60 real-time seconds, so every day. The name of the machine indicates what it does. SR means server, SW means switch, PS means power supply. I don't know what any of that really means. Middle of the screen is the most interesting part of the game. It's your server rack. It's where all your machines will go. So there's different ports. Which might be 500. Let's grab one of these and one of these. I don't really know what they do. This is my issue with it. But you can connect. Oh, wait, cancel. You can connect these. No, that's not very good. That's in a lot of spots. Do you want more of these connected? What if we get this is, wow, okay. Move up. Oh, one cable cannot be attached to a port. Okay, can we go like this? Oh. Okay, maybe this way. Bam. Just put this in here. Cool. I don't know if this is actually helping, but we've got no traffic. I don't know how to actually run anything because I don't really know much about servers, but it seems like an interesting concept. Next, we're going to check out offline puzzles for a minute. So basically this is a starting screen. And I figured this out the first time I played quite fast, I must say. But then it wants me to print this. And I can't. I don't have any ink, but that'll end up giving us the codes for this, and then the game continues and it continues. So it is an offline game that you need a printer for, which is a really clever idea, and then it's all about adding in these codes and figuring stuff out. So it's a really clever idea, and it's a great take on the theme. However, it's just not something I'm able to play right now. But yeah, if you're looking for sort of an offline game that you can physically play in your hands and you've got a printer with some ink in it, here you go. Next. We're playing offline. The source of the internet has been stolen. Everyone is offline. You have to fix that. Take your keyboard and go. So my keyboard is my weapon. Cool. Enemies are really fast in this, and I like the idea that I still have a keyboard despite being offline. Flying enemies. I do wish we could see the area in which we could, oh, we got hit by that, the area in which we can affect, I guess. Weapon range. There we go. There's the word. I like to kill these sky animals. Yeah. So we can't fully jump over this, so next. We're playing Systems Offline. It's dark. Warnings are flashing everywhere. I'm on some kind of damaged space station. The reactor's working, but everything's offline. I need to connect to oxygen. My suit won't last long. Let's see if the escape systems are working. Now, I really like this game. We need to connect to oxygen. Oh, I've messed this up. Okay. So if you're in blue areas, you'll have more oxygen. The than if you're not. Okay, well maybe we can go into the oxygen area and we can... That's quite good. Go back here for a second. It's a lot of steps. You really gotta think. Got it. So that's power. I'm gonna try to add more oxygen as I go, because I feel like... Oh wait, this isn't connected to anything. Kinda wanna go this way. Cool. What's this? Escape pod, add fuel, and then power. So you have to have, like, I've added oxygen to it. Is that helpful? It's not helpful. Cool. Add fuel and power, so... It'd be cool if, like, this power thing didn't go to that. It's such a challenging puzzler, but it's so interesting to play. We've also got fuel down here that we need to connect. Cool. But you kind of need to go straight through there. We've connected oxygen. Alright. Can we... I don't know, I just want to turn this in a way that it's kind of like helping us. Instead of being annoying. Alright, so that kind of gave us more to play with. Cool. I don't know how this should go. Maybe just like a line there. Next. We're playing I Must Call My Grandma. Phone signal's gone. It's kind of an offline apocalypse. Any phone cabinet? Because I must call my grandmother. So this is sort of like a runner, where you're trying to get a high score without dying. So you land on stuff, and that's where I kind of get tripped up, because I end up getting pushed backwards by landing on stuff and not moving. Alright, so the next high score that we need to beat is 25. Now I'm stuck. This is what happened last time as well. Say Jupiter. Cool. So I kind of just get stuck on furniture sometimes, for whatever reason. I think maybe if you jump too soon, it like sticks you. I don't know. It's definitely a challenging game. I like the story though, it's super cute. Next. We're playing Chains. So it's a new game. Basically you want to grow rectangles or circles. That was too far, that's just new game. You want to grow rectangles and circles, and you don't know what's coming next. So it could be a rectangle, could be a circle, and you have to just place it and hope that it's big enough to make a chain. So it'll tell you how big. Okay, cool. Circle, circle. So if it touches like the shape that it needs to touch, then it'll color. Otherwise it'll be white, the blue one. And you want to just sort of fill up this space with as many chains as possible. Not quite. And as many colors as possible, I suppose, because you're making these chains. It's definitely a cool idea, especially because you can't see what's coming next and it's like random. We have another... Nope, that's a circle. Of course it is. Awesome. I don't know, maybe here. Nope. Guessed wrong. And that's the thing, because it's like random. It ends up being a challenge. Why is our score now 8? How do we get points? Do we need a lot in the chain to get points? Oh no. This is quite fun though. Next. We're playing Math and Bytes. So this is quite cute. Cool that you have to toggle it to like offline. Currently online. Cool. So this is about math skills. For each correct answer, you get a beer. For every wrong answer, you use a life. Each level requires minimum number of beers to go to the next one. Cool. So, 9, I don't even know. Cool, that was a heart. 6, 17. 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, 16. Why is it? It's just 2. It just says 2 a lot. I don't know. Like, isn't... I feel like none of these are correct. 9... I feel like 9 can't even go into 4 once. I guess 4 goes in like twice in a third though. 3, 8, 9, 10, 11. Carry the 1, 32, 31. 11 my score is 4. I didn't do well. I'm not good at math. 11 into 14. I don't know, it goes in like once in a bit, so not 2. I guess it's rounding up. 20 times 19. 9, 9 is 8. Carry the 1. 2, 3. 380. 8, 7, 6, 5, 12, 13, 15, this should be 12, isn't it? I feel like the division questions don't have the right answer. Next. We're playing the red square hates me. So you kind of don't jump, you sort of like fly up with a bunch of different jumps. And you want to avoid these pink things coming down while also not getting trapped at the bottom, like by these walls. Yeah. As soon as you're moving left or right, though, you just move all the way across the screen. So you have to be careful. And it's not always the best idea to be on the top. But I can't seem to jump through this gap. You want to watch out for that pink one. Cool. It's a bit of a challenging game. Cool. We're doing alright. Can't seem to jump through gaps all of a sudden. We've got double pink things coming down. Yeah. Score 8 isn't bad. Next. We're playing Bullet the Plane. So you don't have a life here, so you don't have to worry about running out of lives. I'm sorry if this is very loud on my keyboard. But you also need to like be in the exact center of these planes to like score, which you don't naturally fall on when you have the lines of movement, which are like 1 pixel. So you have to kind of hit them across to gain points like that a bit. And I don't seem to ever die. But neither do you, so maybe that's fair. But yeah, I don't love the blinking background colors, but that's right. It takes a lot of button pressing to play this game. You know? Oh, you can also back down. Yeah, it's even more points when we're close to the floor. Or back, I should say. Since we're a plane, so we can't be close to a floor. Next. We're playing Planet Offline. This is a pretty fun game. So it's arrow keys to move, Z to hit targets, but it gives us a negative score. We do that, so we need to be careful. We've got X to bomb things. Doesn't give us a negative score. And then we also have C, which plugs us into stuff, and we have to sit here while it uploads. Cool, and that's the game. So you don't want to shoot too much because that'd be bad. Bombs don't matter. Yeah, we're gonna do this for a bit. Okay, plug this in. There's a lot going on. And you also need hitting. Alright. I'll get rid of these. Did we do everything? Okay. Awesome. I very much like this game. It's very fun. It reminds me of an old game that my dad played on the NES, but just more. Does that even make sense? Grab this. bunch of bombs. Okay, we've uploaded another one. Cool. Yeah, this is really fun. Why aren't you dying? Yeah, health. I'd love health. So I didn't get cornered by enemies. Next.